Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading about how will I know or how will I recognize my soulmate. And so we have three groups here. The first group is with my purple Buddha, so that's group number 1. Second group is with my golden Buddha, and that is group number 2. And then the third group is with my green Buddha, so that statue, and so that is group number 3. So I'll give you a moment to think about it and meditate over the cards and determine which group it is that you resonate with. Please do like the video if you do resonate. It'll really help the channel and I'd appreciate it. And thanks so much for joining me. Hi, group number 1, Cindy with Tana Tarot. And so this is group number 1 for the How Will You Recognize Your Soulmate reading. What we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking to the cards. We're going to do oracle cards first, and then I'll pull some tarot. And so what we're going to be looking for is attributes, personality traits, maybe lifestyle or career. Hopefully that we might get some clues as to how you two met or will meet. And then just whatever other rando information we can gather regarding the relationship between you two. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we'll look at our two animal cards here. We have the wolf and we have the crow. So with the wolf, it says, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So what this tells me about your soulmate, first I want to say, lone wolf, that there's that saying. So your person may be someone who appears to appreciate or enjoy their own company more than, being the center of attention or having a ton of friends. So when you meet your soulmate, you will notice that they're not, dancing on the table with the lampshade. They're more of the maybe, quieter or introspective. They could be outgoing, but if they are, they prefer to do it in smaller groups. So you'll see your person is really kind of more keeps to themselves, and maybe in public more appears to be a bit introverted. I would say your person may have brown or reddish brown hair, and so that is something to keep your eye out for, and maybe like hazel eyes, like a light brownish with flecks of other colors, but it definitely won't be like a dark brown. It'll be like a light honey brown, or towards hazelish, but more like light honey brown colored eyes. Your person is a very stable, enduring, loving person, and you will feel that. Sometimes you can meet people and you're like, ooh, they're the life of the party, or they're very intellectual and up in their head, or you get different vibes upon meeting people. And with this person, you'll get the vibe of a quiet, calm soul. You'll see that they're deep. They have, deep feelings, and, they're not surface level. They're not, they're not going to be talking about people. They're going to be talking about ideas or feelings. And so that's another way that you can tell this person. Now, with the crow, that is an air sign. So here I would say look for maybe an earth sign. With the crow, that's an air sign. But what I'm thinking is you may see crows in abundance. You may see more than you normally do, or if you're not in the habit of seeing crows, you may see crows or see feathers prior to meeting your soulmate. You know, maybe it's been years since you've seen crows, and then all of a sudden, you know, there's like, you know, 47 crows outside your house, and, you know, 3 or 4 feathers in your, you know, driveway or in your front yard. So crows, seeing crows may have something to do with it. And for some reason I'm getting like a tattoo. Like this person may have a tattoo of a crow or of another bird. So there may be a bird tattoo that you might want to look for. And this could also be a clue. Now, also crows are like psychic. I would say that your person is very empathic and maybe has some type of intuition related or psychic related skills or you know, abilities. And so that's something to also watch out for. Again, with the air, that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So that could be a sign that may be prevalent. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. That sign may also, that element may also be somewhere in this person's chart, you know, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Of course, you won't know, you know, you can go up and say, hey, what's your astrological situation? But, you know, as you get to know people, and if you do ask them their sign, or if they do mention it, you know, that can be a confirmation. But also it's the feeling. So with the earth sign, you know, stable, solid, you know, deep, dependable, you know, that type of thing. Don't forget the reddish brown hair and the honey golden eyes. And then with the crow air, this is a person that, like I said, they don't talk about petty stuff. They don't talk about people. They talk about ideas, and that's an air sign attribute there, and feelings, and just you know, those types. Very interesting person to talk to, because it's not all lofty ideas. There's, you know, grounding and you know, feelings and substance. So you'll get that. You'll get that vibe when you talk to them. We have here inner child. Now, although this is a child, I'm looking at this card and I see a young person with bluish green eyes and long white hair, which one would not normally, you know, for a child it might be like blonde, but one wouldn't see white. So I'm seeing a young old soul in this card, and of course green with the heart chakra. So I have a lot to say about this card. So first of all, young old soul, is that a dichotomy? So this person will have the presence and the knowledge of an old soul. You know, you hear that, like you know, meet like a 20-year-old that prefers to hang out with 40 and 50-year-olds because they're just an old soul. It's like they've been here before many times, and they don't have the inclination or the desire to, you know, hang out with the younger people with what they may consider to be silly or frivolous pursuits. I've even heard that said of young children, like, whoa, you know, that's an old soul. That child has been here before. So you'll get that vibe from this person. I mean, they could have like platinum, like super blonde hair or white hair. They could be an older person. But I'm really not getting that. I'm really getting more the juxtaposition of the young person with the old soul. And so this is a person who has healed any inner child wounds or issues that they had to deal with. When I say healed, I don't think we're ever done healing. But this is a person who has worked on it, who has realized, whatever issues they may be facing as an adult, they've taken responsibility for that as an adult and figured out ways to deal with it and flourish and just taking the responsibility, working on the issues and turning those into strengths. And this person has taken the time to do that, and you will see it. Like I said, you feel the strength, the solidness, the stability, the firm foundation. This person has done the work, or a lot of the work, and healed their inner child. But also, I see a beautiful, sweet, innocent, childlike beauty and wonder. So that's another thing. Like, you may be talking to this person and all of a sudden they're staring off to the side and you're like, hey, hello, are you there? You seem like you're a million miles away. And they're like, oh yeah, but do you see that sunset? Isn't that gorgeous? And you look over and you're like, oh man, that is. And he or she will put their arm around you and you'll just both kind of, take a good 30 seconds or 60 seconds and stare off into the sunset. And it'll be like a moment. It'll be like a thing. And you'll be like, whoa, that was like beautiful. And then when you're done, you'll look into each other's eyes and it'll be like a shared experience, that something as simple as that is just like this beautiful shared experience that you guys will treasure, and this person will continually bring you back to that space, just every day with their observations and their, I won't say attitudes, maybe attitudes towards life, or their gratefulness, their appreciation of life and the little things. So that's another way that you'll be able to tell this person they notice and appreciate the beauty in life. And not only will you find that super endearing and attractive, but it will also help you to be more in touch, more appreciative, and more grateful. And that is something that you will definitely love about them. So now we have Show the World, the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. So we've already talked about earth, water. So Aquarius, the sign Aquarius could be in here somewhere. But it appears to me that your person is not afraid to be them. And I think that is, very clear from all of the, attributes and personality traits that we have talked about here. They're just, what you see is what you get. And I love people like that personally, and you will too. They show the world the real them. Again, they're not, out there, braggadocious or trying to front and, be something that they're not. I don't even know if they have I don't know. This person doesn't seem to me like the one that has social media accounts, or if they do it in order to keep in touch with friends and family, but you don't see like all kinds of posts showing off this and that kind of thing. They're just a little bit too real for that. I think the color purple has something to do with this person. You may find that they like to wear purple clothing. They may have a purple cell phone case. something like that. Purple jewelry, they may really be into amethysts. Also, I'm just getting that I think this person really loves Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince. So if you meet this person and you go to their house or you get in their car and they've got Prince blasting, that could be a confirmation right there as well. So look for that. So yeah, or you go into their house and they have a lot of purple flowers, or purple walls, and I'm talking about like light, like lavender or violet. And they could love dark purple as well, but I'm really seeing more of kind of the purple that's depicted in this card. And also full moon. So at the time of recording this, we just had a full moon 2 days ago. So, but these messages are timeless. So keep an eye out. So 2 signs from the universe. Number 1, crows and feathers, or birds, but specifically crows, but birds and feathers will be a sign if you start seeing a lot more than usual. And then 2, at the next full moon or around the full moon is when you may meet this person, or this person may let you know their feelings. And so that brings me to this next card. In this next card, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So when you meet this person, you may feel a sense of deja vu, or this person may seem familiar to you, comfortable, familiar, or they may stir up some emotions, like you'll be like, whoa, and it most likely will be good emotions, but there may also be some very strong conflicting emotions due to whatever may have happened in a past life relationship that really kind of throw you for a loop. So that'll also be a clue, is that when you meet this person, you will have a strong emotional reaction. If, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe that you may not have met this person before, and that this person will be coming into your life shortly. I'd say most likely within the next 30 days, within the next month. So I'm filming this in late November of 2021, so before the end of the year. But again, this is timeless, so if you do see this into 2022, I'm thinking like in the next 30 days from when you see this, or around the next full moon. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that. Now, in the picture, we have, in the past life relationship card picture, we have 2 individuals. The male has way longer hair than normal, but I am seeing what do you call it, mirroring here, where I told you the person would have like brown to reddish hair, and this person does have brown to reddish hair, and it's long. So your person may kind of be, we see that this person is unique. This person is their own, their own person. What am I trying to say? This person does not subscribe to society's rules. And so this person, although, long hair is no longer the weird thing that it was in the 60s or the 70s, like cut your hair, hippie. Even today though, in the 2020s, you don't see that many men with long hair so much anymore. It's usually, kind of more short. more short styled, and I think the 70s was really the last time that I really saw where it was like totally in and more of a statement. But I think this person will have like longer hair than the norm, I guess is what we'd say for the 2020s. And if your soulmate is a woman, I would say that she is more of a pale-skinned, long, dark-haired woman. She may have a voluptuous figure and, be very attractive. So I think that whether your soulmate in this reading is a man or a woman, I see them as being very attractive and very eye-catching, but that is just through their physical attributes and their inner peace. Like people will look at them and just be like, whoa. So it's not like, the emperor, what I consider maybe a flashy or a showy person. No, this person is more like deep and quiet, but they are definitely noticeable. Let's just say that you will notice them when they walk in a room. Okay, so there's some things for you to cogitate upon, some things to look for. I hope you were taking notes, or maybe take a screenshot so that you can remember. So let us look at some tarot cards to get some more ideas. So what we'll be looking for is, again, attributes, personality traits, lifestyle or career. How will you meet? Maybe I'm hoping maybe just some rando information regarding you guys' relationship. So let me pull some tarot here. So we have the Five of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Let me see here. So I'm seeing with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands, I'm seeing like defensiveness, mind games, hostility. So I'm wondering if there may have been, oh yeah. So what I got with this card was you will experience some strong emotional feelings when you meet this person. And so what these cards, what the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands are telling me is that in your last relationship, you may have had conflicts and things may have not ended up quite so well. But what this also tells me is that you made a promise to each other to come back into a future lifetime and work on things. And one way that I can tell you that is that your soulmate has ascended to a place where they are now strong. They have gone through several reincarnations and have seen the lessons and have learned the lessons. So they have a very strong soul, and they are now coming from a place of love. And I'm getting that vibe that, you are too. Especially like if you even, look at tarot readings, it shows that you have an interest in spirituality and growth and transformation. So I do see with this Wolf Pathfinder card that your person specifically, but you as well, have transformed and healed a lot of the wounds from your past lives and, childhood issues and your past lives. And that you're coming back together in this lifetime to work on those issues. And so I think that's beautiful. I also see with the Three of Cups a celebration. So, okay, here's my clue. I was hoping that we would get one. How will you meet? I believe that you two will meet through friends. Whether you say, hey, friend, I am, on the market. Do you have anyone that you think I would like to meet? And maybe it could be a setup, or, like a blind date or whatever. Or it'll just be, you'll be at a friend's birthday party. You'll go out with a friend for a concert, or to go dance, or, just for a couple of drinks, or, whatever. And you will run into this person. I think your friends will know them or be associated with them in a way. And your friends may have also been a part of your past life. So you've all kind of come back together to make this happen again. And so, you'll meet them through friends. And I believe that you'll meet them at some type of an event. I'm really seeing like a celebratory event. Is that how you say it? Celebratory event, like a birthday or an anniversary, or someone celebrating a job promotion or a new job or something like that. So I think it will be around that type of a thing. But anyway, you will be most likely with friends, meet them through friends at some type of an event. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull the last 3 cards. Let me give myself some room here. And so we have Judgment, Page of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay, so we definitely have some mirroring here. We have 5 of Swords twice. So you guys are getting back together, not only because you are soulmates and you belong together, but also you both want to make amends with each other. So that is definitely a confirmation. We have the Page of Cups, and we have a tall man with dark hair and pale skin. Isn't that interesting? So it will be either a tall person with dark hair and pale skin, as we see the woman depicted here, or a person with longer reddish brown hair and honey-colored eyes. This person appears to have darker eyes. So maybe it is an earth sign. But anyway, this person will make some type of a romantic gesture towards you. We have the man here coming with flowers and a little bow tie on his t-shirt, which I think is really cute. And that shows me, like I was telling you with the longer hair, he doesn't, go by the constricts of society. So he's got like on a t-shirt and a plaid jacket that really looks more like a flannel, but he has on a cute little bow tie pinned on his t-shirt, which is like his gesture, his way of making things more formal or real, And so I think that's really cute, and I think that is maybe that inner child wonder and joy and silliness coming out. That is one way that you will really be able to recognize this person. And then we also have Judgment. You will definitely need to make a decision, and this shows me a new start. So I see this relationship really taking off, both of you willing to take a new start or have a new start. And one thing that I think is beautiful is that there are angels depicted on this card. And so what that tells me is that this relationship that has gone on through the cosmos, through multiple lifetimes, is meant to be. And in this lifetime, you have been brought together by the angels, which, isn't that sweet? Maybe you consider one of your close friends like your angel. Maybe, I call my kids angels sometimes, or, you know, there might be some correlation there between your friends. You know, you may be introduced by your friends on earth, but you may have a friend in heaven that has guided this person back to you. So if you have any peers, you know, friends, people your age that have passed, they're sending you this person. Chills, sweet. Okay, so I think we answered all of the questions. I think you have gotten some physical descriptions, some personality traits. I didn't get any clues as to career, but this person is certainly not, of the establishment, so that may be a clue for you. But anyway, I think this is beautiful, and I want to thank you so much for spending time with me. That's all I have for you today, group number 1. So talk to you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot. So this is group number 2 for the How Will You Recognize Your Soulmate reading. So what we're going to do is first we're going to look at some oracle cards. And what we're looking for is attributes, personality traits, maybe lifestyle or career. Hopefully, how will you meet? We'll get some clues there. And then just any rando information we get regarding the relationship. So as I said, first we're going to go ahead and look at the oracle cards here, and then we'll pull some tarot for some more information, energy, insight. So let us go ahead and get started with group number 2. Okay, so let's start over here with the animal cards. First, we have the giraffe, and the wording is visionary. Of course, they're so tall, they can see far, they can see everything. So we have giraffe, visionary, and it says, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. And I just got chills because what does a swan do? Glide through life. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Okay, so let's look here. First of all, I believe that let's just get, 3D here. I believe that your soulmate could definitely be a tall person, maybe taller than the norm. I think 6 feet is like maybe average, so maybe this person's like 6'2", 6'4", something like that. Or you could be like shorter and this person is just tall to you. So, whatever perspective, take this, as it resonates or as it fits. This person, I get this vibe of a air sign. Even though, mammal, earth, we've got trees, but I'm getting this vibe of an air sign because of like seeing with vision. And, air signs are like up in their head, and, the sword is the truth. So I'm thinking your person may be an air sign, and, that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So keep that in mind. This person may have a very graceful, gliding walk. I mean, I'm just going to pull this straight off the card because we also have the swan, which I envision, gliding across the water. Swans are very graceful creatures with their long necks, and, they just paddle so seamlessly and they just glide across the pond. So when this person walks, you may really notice their walk for how graceful they are. Also, if you see this person dancing, this person, when they dance, you will be mesmerized. They will be just so light on their feet, so smooth, so graceful, so just fun to watch. Watching them dance will just really touch you in an emotional way. You'll just really feel it when you see them dance. We also have talk here about standing tall in your self-worth. So I see this person having done some work, on themselves as far as self-esteem, self-worth, that type of thing. So in relationships, I see that this person has experienced growth and wants to, improve themselves and their lives. And I also see them capable of a true love, like they're really coming from their heart. And, I see this as growth. I don't necessarily see this as who this person is. I see this as growth that this person has experienced, like growth, as the giraffe is tall and grew tall. I see this as growth. Now it does say right here, rise above earthly matters. So there may be earth signs related, which would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So pay attention to that too. And of course, we all have all the signs, but it may be the air signs and the earth signs. It may be one is their sun, one's their rising, or one is their sun, one's their moon. Just pay attention to that if you happen to know your person's signs. But I see this person, when it says visionary, I see them as someone who's able to see things another way. This person is not stuck in their own opinion. This person doesn't say, well, that's the way we've always done it. This is the way we need to do it, my way or the highway. This person is definitely not that kind of a person. This person is flexible. This person is here on this earth for growth and for transformation. And you'll be able to feel that. So, and I just kind of want to go, I'm keeping on called back to this color. I see this reddish brown color and these honey eyes. And this is crazy because in group 1, there was, I think it was a wolf. And I usually picture wolves like gray. But the wolf also had this beautiful tawny colored fur and these beautiful honey colored eyes. And I see that again here. And so I just want to call that out. Your person may have beautiful tawny colored hair and honey colored eyes, or they could have beautiful tawny colored skin and hazel eyes. So just watch for that. I just love that color. It's just so, what is it called? Auburn. Just this beautiful brownish, reddish, light honey color. I think it's gorgeous. So just keep an eye out for that color. Whether it's the person's, bodily attributes, maybe it's a color that they, really like. And then with the swan, again, we see the mirroring of the wording here, gliding through life with grace, and that is what swans are all about. Also, swans do mate for life. And so this person ain't effing around. This person is not a serial dater. This person is not, this person does not take love and relationships lightly. This person, I'm sure, with self-esteem and self-worth, this person knows that we need to get to know someone. We need to take time. Sorry to do this, but like when you go to buy a car, do you just grab the first car? No, but sometimes you go look at a bunch more and then you come back to the first one. But this person knows that you need to take time and you need to get to know a person. and that you need to, you need to interview the person. The person is interviewing you. You need to interview the person. You just need to really do your due diligence and your research. I know that sounds so cold-blooded, but you really do need to see who this person is before making the commitment, because this person is very serious about their commitments. And if they weren't before, they are now. Okay. Then we have communication. So, let me just do an overview. So we have communication. It's time to release negativity. And then for the romance card, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, this could be past life, but I am getting the vibe that this is someone that you know and that you've already been in relationship with. So hopefully from some of the descriptors that we've had so far, you recognize this person. If not, we're going to pull tarot, and that may help. And then if not, this may not be your group. But I think this is someone in this life that you have either been in a relationship with or at least known. So don't disregard someone because you've not been in a relationship with them. Perhaps they loved you from afar and you didn't know it. And for them, it is a reconciliation. So just keep your mind open. But anyway, I see communication here, and the card depicts like telepathy. And so I feel like with this person, you feel like you're on the same wave. You feel like this person finishes your sentences. You finish their sentences. You feel like you communicate with this person in your dreams. You just feel this telekinetic, almost psychic connection. And, if you did know each other before, maybe that was confusing. Maybe you needed to hear the real words. Maybe you felt it, but you didn't trust it. And you didn't really know it. And you needed to hear the real words. So that could have been something that happened. Or maybe this person really feels it with you, but was afraid to say the real words. Hey, I like you. I'm falling in love with you. I'm very attracted to you. I feel a connection with you. So there's something to do with communication. Perhaps you two had different styles, and that's something that needed or needs to be worked on. But I do see a deep connection. It's there. And you will have felt it. You may not have trusted it, but you will have felt it. I'll tell you a quick story here. There was a guy I was with for like 12 years, and boy, learned a lot from that relationship. But I remember at one point, I broke up with him on his birthday. I know that sounds really mean, but he said he was going out with guy friends on his birthday from work, guy friends, and that girls weren't invited, females, whatever, weren't invited. It was just a guy thing, and that he'd be home at a decent hour or back. I don't think we lived together at that time. And so he comes back over lit at around like 10 a.m., which was like 6 hours later, and it was just supposed to be like an after-work happy hour thing. And so he's lit, and he starts talking, and all these girls from work were there. It was kind of work friends kind of a thing, and I used to work there, but I didn't work there anymore. So I was like, son of a bitch. Okay, what are you hiding? Why wasn't I invited? And there was girls there. So, they just showed up. They weren't invited, but they just showed up. Yeah, right. So anyway, that's the backstory. So I totally, after you get out of here, you're full of it. You're probably messing with someone at work. Yeah, it was a really great relationship. So we broke up. So 3 months later, no activity from either of us. And I had tried to have another relationship and it didn't work out, and I was heartbroken, and just, as some of us do, going back to the old. And so I was in my living room and I was doing like a Wuthering Heights thing. I was talking to him in my head and I was calling him and I was saying, I'm not done. I still love you. I want to hear from you. But of course I wasn't going to call him, but I was doing this, and I was like, call me. I'm here. Call me. I want to hear from you. This is not over. Blah, 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 blah. And I went to the store. I left the house for some reason. I'm sure it was just to the store. And I came back very shortly, and the blinker was on my phone, and it was him. And he was like, hey, I want to talk with you. I don't like the way things ended. I know that wasn't fair, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, and we ended up getting back together, but it didn't work out. But my point being, I totally called him back to me through like, is it telekinetic? It's through, just through our head. Like I spoke to him in the ethers and he heard me. And he came back. And you guys have that. Okay. So anyway, we also have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So I would say that there may be some negative things that happened in your life before. Now, was it negative experiences between the two of you? It could have been. Or was it, sometimes you can be brought a platter of gold on a silver tray and you're like, oh, that's fool's gold and that's not real silver, and you just slap it over and you don't realize what you have because you don't, you're not paying attention, or you don't realize the value. And I'm wondering if that could have been on one or either of the side of you, could have been your issue that you didn't believe in the value of the relationship, or maybe it was your soulmates. There could have been a time in your relationship where one or both of you did not realize the value of the other person. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And maybe, didn't show the respect to the person or to the relationship that you should have. And so there may be feelings of negativity in the relationship, and what Spirit is telling you and telling your soulmate, because this person is returning to your life. So this person is going to make an effort. And this person has gone through a growth process, a learning process. And so this person is going to make contact, make an effort. And this person also knows that it's time to let go of the negativity. So what this is telling me is that there was some type of relationship. How far it got, I don't know. But either one or both of you did not realize the value in the other or in the relationship, or potential relationship. And it caused negative feelings. It caused hurt. But I also see growth, definitely on your soulmate's part, and a willingness and a wanting to communicate. And so I'm not saying if this person does come back to get back with them, I'm not telling you to do that. But what I am telling you is that this person realizes their self-worth, realizes your self-worth, is ready and open and to love with a big heart, and they're kind of rising above, and they've grown above, and they've transformed, and they're able to see things more clearly now. So you may want to at least listen to them. Also with this card, the color purple. So that may have, some bearing. This person may really like purple. You may really like purple, so that may be a confirmation. It's funny, I got a purple card in group number 1, and Prince came to mind. So, of course, he has to come to mind again. One or both of you may love Prince. And so if you did have an ex that was really into Prince, that could be confirmation. Or if you're into Prince, that could be confirmation that this is your reading. Also, we have Scorpion. So either you or that person may also be a Scorpio, which is a water sign. And we see the swan, even though it's a bird and might say air, it's on the water. So that could be, a confirmation there that this person is a water sign. And then also we have full moon. So this person may try and reach out to you around the full moon. I'm filming this at the end of November 2021, and we just had a full moon on the 19th, on Friday. So this person may have recently reached out to you and you're not sure what to do, or this person may reach out to you around the next full moon. So again, real quickly, I see this person as tall. I see them as perhaps having a beautiful honey-colored hair, eyes, or skin. And I see them as very graceful. I see them as someone that you have or will feel an immediate and deep connection to. So let's go ahead and pull the tarot. Let's see what we got here. Pull these down a little bit. So we have the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. We have the Sun. Oh, beautiful. And we have Strength. Okay, let's talk about this. So the King of Pentacles is normally a person with darker hair, darker eyes, tall. So that may be a confirmation right there. Of course, Pentacles is an earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Earth signs are stable. They care about stability, money. They'll usually will have had a job for a long time. That could be a clue. And whether they're rich or not, they have a savings account. Whether it has, $1,000 or $100,000 in it, they have a savings account, which, many of us don't. So they care about stability and that type of thing. They are slow to make a decision. Let me take a sip of water here. And we talked about that getting to know someone is, you have to stand tall in your self-worth, and you have to really almost interview people and get to know people before you make decisions. And that's definitely an earth sign trait. So anyway, one reason I use these cards is they have real life depictions. And so I was hoping that could help us to identify your soulmate. So this person looks like he's super tall and handsome. And I'll say he because it is a man in this instance. And I see him in all black, so I see him as a very spiffy dresser. If I were to run into this person or see this person, I'd be like, oh, very nice looking man. Takes good care of himself, just very attractive. And then we have the Sun, radiant energy. And we have a woman with long hair on a horse. So if you're If your soulmate is a woman, she may love horses. She may love riding horses. So there may be some connection to horses that could be a confirmation for you. She could also have very long flowing reddish brown hair, which kind of comes back to this tawny color here. But one thing that is really beautiful and that could be telling is that, you know, the sun is just like a beautiful, childlike energy. So this person, although, you know, an earth sign, which is solid and stable, and, you know, you don't really see a giraffe or a swan as being particularly, you know, well, you know, I do. These giraffes just look sweet. And I equate the sun to sweet, childlike innocence, you know, beauty, joy, recognizing, you know, joie de vivre, just, you know, the joy in life. So, yeah, so this person will have that attribute. They will recognize just the joy in life, and you'll feel that. You'll feel that from them. And I think this is also a good harbinger for the relationship overall. I think the sun is shining on you two. And so I think that's like good tidings. That, you know, there's good energy around it if you both, you know, made the decision that you did want to have a reconciliation. Then we also have strength. And, you know, this card says invisible force. So this may also be another sign from the universe that your spirit guides, your spirit angels, pardon me, maybe even family members who have passed are looking down on this and trying to help to make this reconciliation happen. It also shows, again, a woman with, you know, maybe lighter brown, reddish toned hair in a flowy dress. So if your soulmate is a woman, she may really like to wear dresses and, you know, long summer dresses, in the summer, of course. And that may be her type of hair, long, flowy, reddish brown hair. He or she may be a Leo. We've got the lion there. And then just with strength, it shows that this relationship can be strong. And it can succeed. You guys have the strength if you want it. And let's pull another couple of cards. We have the Six of Swords. We have the World. And we have the Two of Wands. Isn't this fascinating? This kind of makes me feel more about the future of the relationship. So, the Six of Swords is moving from one place to another. Usually, one place to a better place. And so I see one person is guiding the boat, the other person is, you know, kind of huddled, hidden. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe does your person like to wear hoodies? Maybe they feel more comfortable hiding a part of themselves. But I do see this relationship moving from one place to another. What that place is, that is up to you, to both of you, to decide. The World depicts a completion and an attainment and a celebration. So either you are completing your old way of life and you're starting a new way of life, or you will have reconciled and attained a new beginning, a new direction in your relationship. Again, we see the lion, which could mean that one or both of you is a Leo, and then we have the bull, which is Taurus. which is an earth sign. So that could be further confirmation. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is talking about a decision. So, I've been talking about that. I can't tell you what to do. If there were warning cards or negative cards, I could say, pay attention to this or pay attention to that. I don't see those. I see growth. But again, only you know, only you can tell this is your decision, yours and your soulmate's decision. But I do see here the need to make a decision. I also see a red rose, which is indicative of love. So that's about what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you see yourself in this reading. If you do, please do give me a thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know. I would appreciate it. It would really help the channel. So thanks so much for spending this time with me. And bye-bye. And I'll see you guys next time. Hi, group number 3. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and this is group 3 of the How Will You Recognize Your Soulmate reading. What we're going to do is first we're going to look at some oracle cards to try and see your soulmate's attributes, any personality traits, maybe even some lifestyle or career tips and hints we'll get. Sometimes I get some information on how you will meet, and then just any other rando information regarding the relationship. So I'll pick up all what I can so you can see if you can identify your soulmate, and also if you can kind of identify yourself in here so that you can tell if this is your group. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we have the peacock, and it says peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So first thing, in the peacocks, the males are the ones, I don't even think they call the girl peacocks peacocks. I think they're called peahens or something. But the males are the ones with the vibrant tail feathers that they fan out, and they're the glorious, turquoise and, gold and whatever all colors that they are. So it is the males that are the ones that, are more colorful and vibrant and attractive. So if your soulmate is a male, I would say that this is a guy who is not afraid to express himself through his wardrobe, through the way he dresses, maybe the way he does his hair, maybe the types of things that he likes around him. I see this person as enjoying the finer things in life, likes quality clothes. He may have like a smaller wardrobe, but they'll all be quality pieces. The pieces will be very unique. They won't be, run-of-the-mill, nothing that, hardly anything that you see on this guy will you see, on your regular Joe. You most likely won't see this guy in plaids or flannels or jeans, or if they are jeans, they'll be designer jeans and a snazzy, blazer or something like that. So this guy will really more, I see the Italian leather shoes and the blazers and that kind of thing. I just see this guy, I think back in the day they used to call them dandies, but I just see this guy as more of a, a sharp dresser. It's very important to him, outward appearances. He'll most likely, depending on his ability, will have a nice car, so whether it's, just like a higher end, lower model or a super expensive car, he won't have like your run-of-the-mill Honda or Toyota or Chevy or something. He'll have something unique, something attractive. And I don't see this guy as the flashy yellow or red necessarily car. He's not really trying to draw attention. I see something sleek and black, like maybe a Jaguar or a just something nice, but something tasteful. This guy's tasteful. He's not like the midlife crisis red Corvette kind of guy. I don't see him as that. I just see him as really enjoying the finer things of life and expressing himself through his wardrobe and his things that he has around him. And if this is a woman, I see the same thing. I see a woman who is very well-groomed, same with the guy, well-groomed. But I see a woman who's very well-groomed, who expresses herself through her wardrobe, and who really likes the finer things in life. So again, you won't see like a closet stuffed with trendy items. You'll see more carefully curated closet with more classic, tasteful, expensive pieces, rather than a closet full of trendy stuff. But although this person does like to express themselves through their, why can't I think of this word? The things that they own. There's a word for it. It'll come to me. They do like to express themselves with, their clothing and their cars and their home, outwardly. They are not petty. They are not shallow people. This is just who they are. For some reason, I'm getting that they may be a Taurus. I know Tauruses really like comfort and quality, that type of thing. But here we have practice humility to avoid jealousy. So they're not vain. They're definitely not vain. Be grateful for life. Your soulmate has these nice things, and he is very grateful, or he or she. Again, whether it's a whether it's a high-end, lower-end car, or a super expensive, the high-end Jag or the high-end Mercedes, whatever it is, and it can be different levels. I'm not saying this person's a millionaire, but they're grateful for what they have. They are true to themselves. I'm just going to take this right off the card. What you see is what you get with these people. And they just really enjoy expressing themselves this way. And so you will recognize this person. They will be very attractive, very well-groomed, very rich-looking, very polished. Very polished. Okay. With the horse, we have an earth sign. So it definitely could be, for some reason I felt Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign, so it definitely could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but I'm just feeling Taurus. Horses run free. Horses are strong and confident. And so that's the vibe that this person has. He has humility, but he's just so self-assured. This person knows who he or she is. I mean, you feel that, like, when you meet this person or when you deal with this person is very content, very self-assured. This person knows their worth. This person has high self-esteem. This person is very, I want to use the word proud, but in a humble way. They definitely don't think they're better than anybody else. at all, and they're not competitive like that. They don't measure things like that. They don't think, oh, I have a better wardrobe than you, I have a better car than you, I have a better house than you. Not at all. They have those things because it makes them feel good, and they love to express themselves that way, and it's just who they are. They're not doing it to be better than anyone else. Definitely. But this person is very self-assured. This person, they will have friends, but they won't have like a large group. They won't have like, if it's boys' night out or girls' night out, it'll be 2 or 3 people. It won't be like a large group. It won't be like, 10 or 20 people. This person has a very select, and just like their wardrobe and just like the inside of their home, their friends are very carefully curated. Their friends are carefully chosen for what they bring to the table and what this person can bring to their friends to the table. So this person is very balanced and expects their friends, family, and people that they have relationships with to give as much as they receive. And this person is very giving, as we see here with the nurturing card. And we have the lions. This person could be a Leo. I have Taurus over here. I have Leo. So take it as it resonates. And, we're all a little bit of everything. So consider the sun, moon, rising, and everything. But I see this person as a super nurturing person, especially in close relationships. I mean, this person is so nurturing. They know that if they had a ton of friends, they'd probably spread themselves too thin and give too much. So that is why they carefully choose their circle. But if you're in their circle, you are so happy to be in their circle because you feel the warmth, you feel the love, you feel protection. This person is a very nurturing and caring person. So we have quite a few attributes there: physical, emotional, mental. So you'll definitely feel the warmth. Okay. Then we have prosperity lies ahead. So this person, as I said, whatever prosperity means to you, but this person likes nice things. This person will have a savings account. This person will have an investment account. Doesn't that kind of look like is that the Merrill Lynch bull? And a bull, Taurus. And I thought Taurus over here, interesting. Okay, there's a confirmation right there. Oh, new moon in Taurus. But this person will have things set up securely. This person will have set up a firm foundation and planning for the future. And this person will be prosperous, not only in money, but in love and relationships, just because they take so much care in what they allow around themselves. And that's how you can recognize them. You'll feel a warmth, but you'll also look in their eyes and you'll see a very discerning soul. This person you can feel will be trying to feel you out. You may get you'll feel warmth. It won't be like a job interview, but you definitely will get some questions. Hey, this person will want to know immediately, especially if they're attracted to you. They'll want to know, what are you about? What do you like? What's important to you? They'll want to see what you guys have in common. And they'll also want to know what differences you have that can be a balance to them, like a yin and yang thing. I mean, they're not looking for a twin, but they are definitely looking for balance. And they're definitely looking for someone who can bring as much to the table as they bring. So again, balance and equality. I will say again the Taurus thing. So far we have Taurus and Leo. It new moon. So look for the time of the next new moon, and you may meet this person around that time. So keep that in mind. Also with the color green, I see the heart chakra, I see love. So even though this is talking about prosperity, this could be prosperity and love. To me, prosperity and abundance isn't always about money. You know, it's about, a prosperous, full, overflowing life. And to me, that definitely includes love just as much, if not more than money. And then finally, our romance angel card is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I find that very interesting because the first group was someone from a past life. The second, with this card, the second group was someone that the person had had a relationship with in this life that wanted to rekindle the relationship. And this is nice. So we get a nice balance here. This group number 3 is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So over here we talked about physically this person being very well groomed, very well dressed, unique, expensive pieces of clothing, shoes, those type of things around them. So you'll be able to recognize that person. In the horse, I see the person as being a very strong, solid person. Whether they are tall and lanky and can, to me, like a tall, lanky horse running fast, or maybe just more of a solid person. So I see this person on the taller side and either skinny but wiry, like strength, or, just really solidly built. So taller and either lanky or solid, more on that side. So let's look here on the card. So we have this person has stirred your romantic feelings. So it's interesting. I see angels, like little cherubs, little, God, who is it? I'll think of it as soon as I'm done with the reading. The little angel that shoots the arrow. If you can think of the name, please put it down in the comments. But I do see that angels are drawing you two together. Angels are sending this person to you. So whether it's like if you have a close connection with Archangel Michael, he could be hurting this person over your way, or whether you I consider some of my past people in my life who have passed over to be my angels. So whether it was like a close friend or a family member who passed that always did want you to have a good relationship, you can know that they're up there watching over you and that they are guiding this person to you. I do see them thinking that this person would be an awesome match for you. And isn't it interesting, even though these two are the animal cards, that every card has an animal on it. So I'm thinking that you and this person are both lovers of animals, whether it is cats, we have cats here, or dogs, whether you both love to ride horses. I do see, for some reason that message just popped in my head, I do see a common love of animals between the two of you. And so just know that this person has been vetted by the angels, and this person is being sent to you. Now, also, I see in this card, this person is kneeling down and offering this woman a flower. So it's not, and it says new love. So it's not like this isn't a proposal, but this man is so smitten by this woman that he's making such a gesture. And he sees this woman as surrounded by angels, as, sweet and beautiful. And she's barefoot, which shows an innocence and a vulnerability. And he has on armor. So he's very protected. He probably feels some kind of need to protect himself, yet he is kneeling. And which is he's subjugating himself. He's putting himself at a lower level to this woman. He's putting her on a pedestal, and he's handing her a rose. And it's like he's saying, I adore you. I think you are just the beautiful, priceless, amazing person. And I adore you, and I want to show you my feelings. Even though it's new, it's like I feel an instant attraction will happen between you two, and that your soulmate will be smitten with you. And whether just, symbolically or whether in reality, red roses will be important. It shows love. So this person, even though he carefully vets everybody and he only lets a few small people in, he is immediately attracted to you. There is immediately chemistry and some type of offer, some type of appropriate offer for new love. But, you'll know. Again, whether it's a rose or something else, you'll know immediately, whoa, this guy digs me. And that'll be a really nice feeling. Let's pull some tarot. Ooh, dear me. Okay. So, we have the Five of Cones, the Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles. We have the Tower. And we have the Knight of Wands. So, if your soulmate is a woman, she will have longer dark hair and pale skin. She may like vintage clothing. Again, whatever it is, whether it's expensive, handmade pieces or, whatever it is, it's carefully curated, but she may be into vintage. So the Five of Coins, again, we see Taurus, which we've seen twice here, so there's another confirmation. So the Five of Coins is out in the cold and, feeling lost, left out in the cold, separate. And so what this tells me is that before meeting this person, you may have felt out in the cold. You may have been like, the traditional Five of Coins has a couple of people, they look injured, one has crutches on, but they're outside of the church and they're looking in or they're going away from the church, but if you look in the stained glass pinnacle windows of the church, you see warmth, you see light, you like turn around, go in the church, go back, and so you may have felt out in the cold. You may have thought, everyone else has these good relationships except for me. I don't know how to have a relationship. I feel like the odd man out. What this card is telling me that is that no, it just wasn't your time. It just wasn't your time. But this person, your soulmate, will show you the warmth, the yellow and golden light that the church shows in the traditional Five of Pentacles card. This person will bring you from out in the cold. This person will make you feel wanted. And together, you will know, finally, what love is. Because I don't think you've really experienced it before in a healthy way. And then the Tower. The Tower is a reckoning. The Tower is the breaking down of an old foundation, the destruction, so that something new can be built. And so I see this really as more messages for you, for when you meet your soulmate. I see you will be coming from out of the cold. You will have the most warmest, loving, nurturing feeling when you meet this person than you ever had before. And this meeting will tear down that false belief inside of you that you didn't know how to love, that no one good would ever be attracted to you, that your picker was off and you always picked losers. You know, whatever negative stories you've been telling yourself about love and about relationships, when meeting this person, it will be an event. You know, growth and transformation is usually a journey, and it takes time. And this, however, is an event. But the breaking down of the old opens up a path for the growth of a new. And so the new will be a journey. You will be on a journey of self-discovery, being able to appreciate yourself. And this person will help you do that. I mean, I hate to say it. It's like, oh, left to your own, you were just shit and didn't appreciate your own wonderfulness, but this person had to come and open your eyes and blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know how awesome you are, okay? But as far as romance went, you really felt like your picker was off, okay? But what this is telling me is, no, you just had not met the right person yet. And this is the right person. Does this person make you whole? No, you were whole before. But does this person open up new doors and new avenues and new feelings and new realizations about yourself that helps you and enables you to finally trust and open up? Yes. And that's okay. That's what a relationship is all about. Balance, yin and yang, bouncing off of each other. You've just never met the right person before. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is your soulmate. The Knight of Wands is a passionate, young, and this is a woman, so a passionate young person, whether a man or a woman, that is going to sweep you off your feet. What this tells me is that when you guys meet, there will be, not only will it stir your romantic feelings, but there will be instant chemistry. You both won't be able to take your eyes off of each other. And that's how you'll know. Let's pull our last tarot cards. Oh, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Jeez, I just got chills. Okay, this is the story of your relationship. We've already identified your person. This person is your soulmate, your counterpart, your lover. This is a new beginning, a new solid, stable, long-term beginning. Could be your forever love, if such a thing exists. We have the red rose for love. We have the pentacle for solidness. We have the path to the future, growing together. And then we have the Four of Wands, the marriage card, the celebration card. I see you guys getting married. I see you guys being together for a long, long time. Oh, beautiful. So, this is all I have for you. I hope this helped. I'm so excited for you. So look around the next new moon. I don't think it'll be long before you meet this person. How you meet, I'm not sure. Maybe at an event, but you will recognize this person. So this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you'd like this video, please. Sorry, group number 3, we got cut off, but please do like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for spending this time with me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.